Hi, I'm Jessica. Today I'm going to tell you about a recent trip I took with my husband Andy. You will learn a lot of casual language that native English speakers use when we talk about trips or vacations. I will play the clip describing my vacation 3 times. The first time, you'll hear me describe what I did on my trip. The second time, I will stop when I'm teaching you a new phrase or vocabulary word. Then I will ask you what you think it means. After you guess, I will tell you the answer. The third time, I will play the same story again, but this time you will hopefully understand everything that I'm saying because you will have learned all the vocabulary, idioms, slang, and phrasal verbs that I used. So let's get started. Okay, this is the first time that I'm going to tell you about my trip. Me and my husband went on a road trip to Las Vegas, also known as Vegas. It takes about 3.5 hours to get there, depending on traffic. To kill time, we chatted in the car and listened to music. We had a blast in Vegas. We slept in, caught a show, gambled, tried our hand at roulette, dressed up for a night on the town, splurged at expensive restaurants, went to a club, hit up the outlets, chilled at the pool, checked out a new hotel, and walked down the Strip, which is a stretch of Las Vegas Boulevard with a lot of hotels and casinos. It's called the Las Vegas Strip, but Strip for short. It's nice to get away and recharge your batteries. You may have noticed that I said me and my husband. Although grammatically it should be my husband and I, a lot of native English speakers are going to say me and my husband, me and my best friend, me and my coworker, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the same exact story, but I will stop throughout to ask you questions about the vocabulary that I'm using. Since this story happened in the past, I'm using past tense verbs. For example, I said I had a blast. I gambled. These are past tense. Gambled, had. However, when I ask you about the phrase I'm using or the word, I will give it to you in the base form. Base form means like present tense, not in past tense. So instead of saying had a blast, I'm going to ask you what does have a blast mean. That way you know the regular form. Me and my husband went on a road trip to Las Vegas, also known as Vegas. What does road trip mean? Road trip is a noun. Does it mean A, walking down the road, B, a long-distance journey on the road, typically made in an automobile, C, falling while you're traveling on the road, or D, a vacation where you hike? If you said B, you're correct. It takes about 3.5 hours to get there, depending on traffic. To kill time, we chatted in the car and listened to music. What does kill time mean? Kill time is an idiom. Does it mean A, to break your watch, B, to waste your time, C, to spend time watching TV, or D, to do something that keeps you busy while you're waiting for something else to happen? If you guessed D, you're correct. We had a blast in Vegas. What does have a blast mean? Have a blast is an idiom. Does it mean A, to have a great time, have fun, B, to blow something up, C, to have a fireworks show, or D, to make a loud noise? If you said A, you're correct. We slept in. What does the phrasal verb sleep in mean? A, to sleep in your bed, B, to sleep later than usual, C, to wake up early, or D, to feel tired? If you guessed B, you're correct. Caught a show. What does the idiom catch a show mean? A, to capture someone or something, B, to notice something, C, to contract a contagious illness, or D, to attend and watch a show, like a movie, play, or concert? If you chose D, you're right. Gambled, tried our hand at roulette, What does try one's hand at mean? Does this idiom mean A, to be successful at something, B, to try something for the first time, C, to participate in a sport or game that involves using your hands, or D, to gamble? The correct answer is B. Dressed up for a night on the town. What does the phrasal verb dress up mean? A, to wear clothes that are more formal than the ones you usually wear. B, to wear casual clothes. C, to wear a uniform. Or D, to wear a dress. A is the correct answer. What does the idiom a night on the town mean? A, to visit a new town. B, to go out at night. C, when you stay up to midnight. Or D, an evening when you go to various places and enjoy entertainment such as dancing, eating in a restaurant, or drinking in a bar. If you chose D, you're correct. Splurge at expensive restaurants. What does the verb splurge mean? Does splurge mean A, to save your money, B, to try a new restaurant, C, to spend more money than usual on something, or D, to drop something on the ground? C is the correct definition. Went to a club. Hit up the outlets. What does the phrasal verb hit up mean? A, to contact someone, B, to strike someone with your hand, C, to go to a particular place, or D, to visit a friend? If you pick C, you're correct. Although A is another meaning of hit up, in the context that I used it, I didn't use it to mean to contact someone. Chilled at the pool. What does the slang word chill mean? A, to make something cold, B, to spend time working, C, to go swimming, or D, to relax? Yes, it means D, to relax. Just so you know, you can also use the phrasal verb chill out to have the same meaning. Checked out a new hotel. What does the phrasal verb check out mean? A, to borrow a book from a library, B, to stay at a hotel, C, to pay money, or D, to investigate, inspect, or look at something or someone? Yes, in the context I used it, it's D. Check out can also mean A, but I didn't use it like that. I wasn't checking out a book from a library. And walk down the Strip, which is a stretch of Las Vegas Boulevard with a lot of hotels and casinos. It's called the Las Vegas Strip, but Strip for short. It's nice to get away and recharge your batteries. What does the phrasal verb getaway mean? A, to move away, B, to take a trip away from the place where you live so you can rest or relax, C, to travel south, or D, to take a day off from work? If you chose B, you're right. That's how I used it in my sentence. If you want, you can use getaway as one word. If you use it as one word, it's a noun. For example, work has been so stressful lately. Let's plan a weekend getaway to the beach. Here, getaway as one word means a short vacation. What does the idiom recharge your batteries mean? A, to refill a battery with electricity, B, to spend a long time sleeping, C, to rush in a particular direction, or D, to rest and relax in order to regain your energy and strength? D is the correct answer. And just so you know, you don't have to say recharge your batteries or recharge my batteries. You can just say recharged. I'm going to tell you the story one more time, and hopefully now you can understand everything. This time you will see subtitles. That way you can read along as I'm telling you the story. Me and my husband went on a road trip to Las Vegas, also known as Vegas. It takes about 3.5 hours to get there, depending on traffic. To kill time, we chatted in the car and listened to music. We had a blast in Vegas. We slept in, caught a show, gambled, tried our hand at roulette, dressed up for a night on the town, splurged at expensive restaurants, went to a club, hit up the outlets, chilled at the pool, checked out a new hotel, and walked down the Strip, which is a stretch of Las Vegas Boulevard with a lot of hotels and casinos. It's called the Las Vegas Strip, but Strip for short. It's nice to get away and recharge your batteries. So that's it for today. If you would like to tell me about one of your recent trips or practice using some of the new vocabulary words or phrases, comment on YouTube and I'll be sure to comment back or help you with your grammatical mistakes if you need any help. If you haven't taken a trip for a while, hopefully you can take a trip or a vacation sometime soon and have a blast. Okay, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!